Alright, I hope y'all... I dropped my stick. So I hope y'all can see that. I had to have sushi delivered to the truck. Got pad thai too. Talk to y'all for a few minutes. Every time I talk to y'all, my lips be dry as hell. Y'all can now see the hair. I'll cut it off. But anyway, hold on. I'll show you the glasses too. Get those out. They're behind here. And I gotta clean them because I was pulling off the load locks and it got dusty. But those are the new glasses. I gotta use some because they're a little bit thinner so I can see the line, whereas the other ones are round. And then the other ones, I have the blue ones. I don't know if y'all saw the blue ones, but they're a little bit wider too. I had to get them fixed, but I don't even know. I like to see if they can change the lens out of their nose, but I like both of the frames too. I got sushi. I'm still at the place from last night. Talked to my driver manager this morning. I talked to her, but I sent her a message. And then she said something to customer service. And that was at 6:30 a.m. this morning, California time. But I sent an email last night as soon as I got here to her. And she said she had gotten it right when she walked in the door. She was already working on it. So I'll get detention pay for this. And I got here on time. And it was funny because the lady last night said, we were kind of hoping you just didn't show the hell up. Because the crap ain't here. Anyway, I presume another truck was bringing in the rest of it. And that's some fresh sushi. And the salmon is really fresh. I'm in Salem, Oregon, and it's a little place. I haven't tried the pad thai yet. It's called Asian cuisine. Oishi? Something like that. And what I did, 2 apps. I like Yelp, but Yelp also has Yelp delivery, something like that, or Eat24 Yelp. If you download that, it'll tell you who delivers in the area. And then I just called them. Told them, hey, this is where I'm at. This is the business I'm at. I'm a truck driver. I'm a little disappointed with Jimmy John's. There's Jimmy John's here, but they don't deliver. And I love Jimmy John's because they'll deliver a sandwich. I was going to have them deliver me 2 sandwiches, but they didn't have delivery here. They got the place here, but you got to go pick it up. And I didn't want to have to drive the truck stop, do something, and come back. Because it starts my hours. And depending on how long this freaking takes, I might be here a minute. So right now, I'm just a little angry. Some truckers, guys, you gotta change it. You gotta change your attitude. Y'all like angry. And if you're angry, then you need to find something else to do. I mean, there's times I get frustrated. Like last night at Pilot, Fine J, I was pissed. I had stuff to do, and this kid, wait, I gotta tell y'all this story. So there's a Pilot Flying J, and they got help wanted. Y'all need a job? You live in Oregon, them people need some help. Woodbourne, Oregon? Something like that. No, Aurora. I think it's exit 282 off I-5 South. This kid, I walk in there. There's another driver in front of me. Okay? He looks at me. The driver looks at me, I look at him. Because this kid, no lie, this is what he was doing. Washing his hands. The driver looks at me like, what the hell? I look at him like, this crazy as hell. Then, I don't know if you ever been to Subway, you gotta put gloves on. So, bro, I mean, I appreciate your hands are clean, but you gotta put gloves on to make the sandwich. That's what y'all do. Crazy as hell. So, he took like forever to make the sandwiches. But on top of that, he's beeping this beeper that's in the back that rings for additional help. see them, they push their little beeper. Because people started lining up. So finally he said, just a minute. And he run back there. He said, didn't you hear? I'm buzzing you. I'm buzzing you. Oh, I didn't hear it. Chick, you heard that. You heard that. That's when you want to go. You heard that. You know you heard it. You just don't come out here and do your damn job. Ooh. New generation of human. Oh my God, they kill me. They just absolutely kill me. And I'm not saying all. I'm not. But a good majority of you just like, what the hell? Where did work ethic go? Matter of fact, if you watch YouTube, TEDx does something on the generation, on the new generation, Generation Xers, or whatever they call them. Millennials, whatever the hell they call them. Very good series. I have to put the link on here. It's excellent. And it's really our generation and the generation before me. So I'm 49. My generation, my parents' generation, we are responsible for this. We're responsible. We had a lot of technology came out. We want to give our kids everything we didn't have. We didn't teach them work ethic. We did a lot of crap for them. Technology is so deep now, kids don't even know how to write a letter and send an envelope through the mail. Although, I guess they think mail is just going to disappear. And maybe it will. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, Walmart's trying to get rid of all their damn cashiers. That's another irritating thing. That's why if you go to Walmart now and there's only like 2 people, they're trying to force you into self-checkout. It's coming. It's coming. I love ginger. So, y'all see me eat. I had a sandwich before I went to bed last night. I didn't have any breakfast. I take my meds. My meds require that I eat something. So I have to eat something. Oh, they got my stuff sitting on a tree leaf. All right. You know, working. Anyway. I love sushi. I didn't have the craving. It was good. It's not. I gotta say, if they have like, these are just your basic sushi rolls. So I got salmon and avocado and crunchy, spicy crunchy salmon. That was it. I got pad thai, which I'm gonna eat a little bit of that, but I'm not gonna be able to eat all that. So this will be for probably later tonight. I'll stop at some truck stop and get heated up. I'll put it in the refrigerator later on. But this is like a. Charge $3 for delivery, but you had to order. Y'all saw that, right? It's the one that came with it. It's small, but it'll work. It's okay. It's good. I like real spicy on my pad thai. Flavorful. One thing I'll tell about Oregon, they're health conscious, in my opinion. There's a lot of fresh food. Like where Trucker Bill lives, there's a farm, and they have signs that says Farm CSA. I was like, oh, dude, I'd be no more good. I love fresh vegetables. I might be fluffy, but I love fresh food. And we got to travel and get them in Arizona. This crap was right. I mean, literally, you could walk across the street of his house and get a CSA box. I'm like, that's cool as hell. For those of you who don't know what a CSA box is, if you have a farm, and usually more of your natural farms or organic farms, and you want to sell the produce like you sell at farmers markets, they also do what's called a CSA box. So whatever's in season, they create boxes. Sell them anywhere from $15 up. And you get all the in-season fruit and vegetables, and you get a certain quantity. And the box can be anywhere from 10, and you just sign up for it. Usually you pay them for a period of months. So like maybe you pay $200 or $300 for 6 months or whatever. And every week you get a box. So I'm full. I'm good now. Shrimp tail. It has shrimp and chicken. Tons of vegetables. I've never had one with this much vegetables in it. Not as many noodles. And I prefer vegetables. I'm a huge veggie fan. Okay. I'm done. Chopsticks trash. I'll put this in the cooler. I'm gonna leave the fork in here because the other one fell and I gotta get it up and wipe it off. But you had to order 25 minutes worth of food. So I ordered it because I figured if I stop later on my 30-minute break, I can eat it. I stop at the truck stop. You can always take it in and heat up in the microwave. Then you got a little salad over here. Yeah, I can tell it's fresh. See the little orange? I don't know if y'all see that. That would not, in Arizona, it would be a red little tomato. Or cut tomato. This tells me how fresh it is because that's like a specialty type cherry tomato. Salad in the cooler. Anyway, what do I want to tell you? So right now I'm waiting. The reefers got to get cold. I had to pull the load locks, throw them in the back. I'm gonna have to get more load locks because now I'm down to one load lock. I'll try to put those back up when they're done with them. I hope I just keep this reefer and leave the load locks back there. That's usually what I do. And get more load locks at the terminal. Some people get upset about load locks. Companies pay for it, but if you're your own owner-operator, I can see that because load locks are expensive. But I would buy the compact square ones because I like those because you can actually put them under the bunk opposed to in them load lock holders because some of the load you have to climb up. I'm not climbing up on. I don't climb up on much anymore. After the breaking of the ankle, we don't do that no more unless we get a ladder. Yeah, the hair's coming out. It's curly. Let me see where I'm losing it there, but I did a decent job. I cut this myself, y'all. I cut my own hair. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm trying to think what else I wanted to cover. Oh, I'm gonna do a vid on hygiene. I might do that next in the truck because I've been places, and this is honesty. And I was at, I think I told y'all I was at Sap Brothers, and they have a bidet. And for y'all don't know what a bidet is. Bidet is a toilet that has a sprayer that washes your personal area. And they have a bidet in the Sap Brothers that washes your behind. And I was like, that don't send a clear-cut message to truck drivers. Because some folks, I be like, you go into places and you can smell them. I mean, I've been one place, you could physically, matter of fact, I was at our terminal in Phoenix. And this dude came in, this heavy-set dude, and I'm heavy too. I'm not dealing with his weight. But just because we're fat, don't mean you don't have to wash your behind. And as a matter of fact, you really need to wash your behind because you got crevices and stuff that sweat builds up in. And you could literally, he walked, so the way it was set up, our terminal has leather chairs in the driver's lounge where you can sit back and watch TV. And I'm going to say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 or 6 rows ahead. He came through a side door, and you could smell him, because I always sit to the rear, to the exit door. And you could smell him he didn't even walk past me. He came from out a door, and you could smell him when he sat down. That's how funky this dude was. And we'll get into it right now. There's no excuse. There's just absolutely no excuse. On my truck, I have bottles of water. I even have, this is a big gallon of water, but shoot, I'll get that later. I have gallons of water. I have I have a little bucket I keep like drink mixes. A gallon of water. I have a case of water under the bunk. Bottled water. I have baby wipes. I keep this stuff right here. I have rubbing alcohol. I keep 91% alcohol on here. We'll talk about why you do that. I do that because as truckers, you're going to stay at hotels. We'll talk about that. I'll get to the hotel thing here in a minute. Might do a separate video on it. But because this happened to 2 friends of mine, but I'll talk about it in a minute. But you're going to, you're going to stay at hotels, you're going to do stuff like that, but you on your truck, you should have cleaning supplies. I got underarm deodorant. I got baby wipes. I have a Porta John on here so I can go to the potty if I have an emergency. I'm not like where I'm at right now. I mean, they have a restroom inside, but let's say I was in an area where sometimes they don't have, and I hate to say it, some facilities, very rare with reefer, but some facilities in trucking don't have bathrooms for truckers. And the reason they did that, or they won't let you into their regular bathrooms because truckers are so nasty. I mean, and I think when me and Bill and I talked, I think that's some of the changes he saw come into the industry was, hold on, this fork is just driving me nuts. Okay, I'm a little OCD, y'all. I'm a little OCD. Not a lot, just a little. That's a lot of changes you saw come into the industry. Things I understand when women really started coming into the industry got a lot cleaner. And it's just, and I don't know, I'm like, who raised you? You know, and I know that sometimes, I hate to say it, boys, men, males, and there's some females that are nasty. For whatever reason, guys, I don't know why, it tends to lean to you guys to be like that. I have no idea what that is. Zero idea what that is. Why you tend to be not as clean. And not all men, but even my father, I noticed that sometimes, I mean, he really spruces up, but there's days when he just, you know, I was like, okay, bro, you need to go in there and brush your teeth. You know, and he got fake teeth, so you need to wash those, brush your mouth, do whatever you got to do. You need to clean that up. And he's a smoker, so, you know, you really got to watch it then, because they haven't already have that nasty nicotine odor. But I don't know what that is. I'm curious as to what would make you not and not recognize it, and how you smell. Like, I see truckers get off and they're funky. Like right now, this seat over here, I got to work on it because it's driving me nuts. And I was so tired last night though. I did a few things, but it's driving me nuts. And like, I got on here when I did laundry, and I was like, oh, I'm going to fold them up the next day. I couldn't do it. I had to fold it up immediately and put it up. So I got some other stuff I'm going to do, moving the cooler stuff. But hygiene is important. Underarm deodorant, and there's stuff you can do right here on the truck. Washing your face, you can either use a baby wipe or you can get a wet towel. Pour that water. I used to pour the water on the towel, wet it outside the window, wring it, and wash your face. And personal areas, guys and gals. And we used to say it like this: Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You know, you have to wash those areas, the pits and the privates. And so, and I don't care, female or men, you got to wash that stuff. It's disgusting. In trucking, you do a lot of stuff in and outside the truck. You interact, you touch stuff. You should have a way to clean your hands. So I have baby wipes. Some people use disinfectant wipes, you know, if they don't have an allergic reaction. And then I use the antibacterial ointment. That's my next thing. I do antibacterial ointment. So, you know, you need to do all of that. Brushing your teeth on the truck. All you need is, I go to Pilot or some trucking company, or truck stop every day. And I always get, I like ice, so I pour my drinks on ice. I'm a big ice person in the summer months. So, I pour my drinks on ice. When I do that, it leaves me with a couple of cups. So I have a couple cups here. Those cups I can use, and I can use them as spit cups. So basically, I rinse my toothbrush in them, brush my teeth, spit the toothbrush, just getting real, spit it out into the cup, rinse my toothbrush off to clean it, put my toothbrush back in this little case. I have my mouthwash. I use ACT, and the reason I recommend ACT is because it doesn't have alcohol. If something happens, they do a breathalyzer test, and you're using an alcohol-based mouthwash, that could trigger stuff. So I use ACT. There's a lot of things that I do. I've seen this car drive around in a circle out here a couple different times. It's very weird to me. Anyway, there's a couple different things that I do. I do in order to keep my hygiene up. And I have one of these. And, you know, I have usually mouthwash. I need to put a new underarm deodorant, but my underarm's in my shower bag. And I put my underarm deodorant in here. And if I'm at a shipper, like, I can go in here right now, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, do my arms. So you can do it in there too. I keep baby wipes usually on the door. I got some in here. I need to get a new package over here. Keep them on the door, so if you have to go to the bathroom, that's another place. You can clean up in there. So there's things you can do to keep yourself clean and not smelling like hell. And then showers. So as truckers, we get, every time you fill at least 50 gallons worth of fuel at any truck stop, you get a free shower. I have, right now at TA, I got over 10, I might have 12 showers available to me. At TA and Petro, I have a bunch of showers available to me. So, you know, if you find, okay, I guess he's doing, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's doing something. I don't know what he's doing. That's weird. He's dragging a forklift in between two trucks. What's this dude doing? Or maybe he's fixing a trailer. Is he using a forklift to fix a trailer? Like a pallet jack. Shut the front door. Oh, okay. He must go back in here and take this. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something weird. I have no idea. But anyway, because he put it in between the trailers. Like a pallet jack. Anyway, it's just weird. Yeah, shit. Gotta plug this in. Shoot. Give me, hold on. Let me plug the phone. Gotta get plugged in. My phone's gotta get plugged in. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I had to plug it in. I'm losing battery. Anyway, I'll keep this one shorter. That's 20 minutes anyway. But there's stuff you can do to just keep yourself hygienically clean. It makes, in my humble opinion, no sense to be nasty out here. And so a lot of times truckers go to facilities. They leave their trash on the facility. They throw their piss bottles out at the facility. And so, you know, like this facility, they have trash cans. Where I parked last night, got trash cans laid out all around here. Get out the damn truck, put your stuff in the trash. I was at Sop Brothers. I needed to throw my trash out. I was able to drive right up and dump it right in the trash can. I mean, it just makes no sense. And even at your terminals, I don't know too many terminals for truck drivers or company terminals. And I work for now four or five different companies. All of them have showers. Every last one of them. All of them have laundry facilities. You know, and if they, I don't know, I'm trying to think if they've been to anyone that haven't. I don't know if that, but even if they haven't, a lot of them give you what's called personal conveyance. I used to personal convey with Conway. We didn't have a terminal in Phoenix, and if I came into Phoenix, I personal conveyed to a laundry facility and washed my doggone clothes. If I was between a load, personal convey to a laundry facility in whatever city. I did it down in El Paso, Laredo, and go do my, well, Laredo I didn't have to. We had terminal Laredo. I did it in El Paso because we only had a drop yard. And go wash my clothes. I mean, it makes no sense. Right now I don't have a lot of stuff on here, so I wash frequently. When I go see my dad in Texas, I'm going to have some clothes shipped out there. And I need to buy some stuff for winter and just a couple more shorts. I like shorts a lot. I'm wearing sweats right now. And I'll get some more sweats. But shirts, and I like polo shirts. I got a t-shirt on. God over everything is what this one says. And I picked it up in Burlington. But, you know, just keep yourself clean, people. I mean, really. That's why I had to cut the hair, because I was looking at myself and I was like, I'm looking like a wild woman, wild man, wild person. And I was like, let's get this shaped up and get it cleaned up. So I got it cleaned back up, and I want to keep it cleaned up, because how you present yourself here also dictates how they treat you sometimes. And that's what I've seen. They don't treat a lot of truckers with respect, because if you don't respect yourself, nobody else will. Another video coming up shortly. Peace, y'all. Be blessed.